Hello and welcome to Cutting to the Bull in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. I'm Ben and I'm joined this week by Gaz.
Hello.
And Mike.
Hello.
And today we're going to finish off talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. We're not going to finish off Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That would be wrong. And probably against the law.
Certainly would.
Probably detrimental to your health.
Yeah, and as we established in part one, we're not sure if they actually have penises.
Yeah.
That's true.
But they are hard as fuck. If they were
Definitely.
man size.
Yeah. So we just ended last time. They were in the farmhouse and they've been training to defeat the Foot Clan. Casey and people are getting closer together by the minute. And then one night the Turtles have a telepathic encounter with Splinter, and that is their sign to return to New York.
I was just about to say, isn't it? Splinter can be a force ghost before he's even dead. That's pretty powerful.
It is strange, isn't it? I was like, oh, so he can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that throws a whole new level of ninjutsu powers up, doesn't it?
Splinter's on another level, man.
Not bad for just a rat. Does that mean that rats can do force powers?
Yeah, it is strange. Like, where did he learn that bit from? But let's not break it down too much. I mean, it's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This is true. So they fix the truck and they return to their sewer home. That little kid called Danny, who was like toying with joining the Foot Clan, doing a bit of crime, not too sure. He's run away from both his home and the Foot to go and hide with the Turtles, but he's having constant nightmares. He leaves the sewers to go back to the warehouse, and Casey is awoken by him. Casey, the guy with the hockey mask and various sporting implements as weapons, should we say? So, because Danny's been going to go and have a chat with Splinter, he hears more the tale is past. After leaving, Shredder catches him and he learns the Turtles are back. He sends the Foot back into the sewers to finish off the Turtles, but this time he was too late. They weren't there.
We just pause for a moment to just shout out to how fucking cool Shredder is in this film.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking badass, isn't it? They did a good job of it.
Yeah, as I said last time, that the look of the movie is incredible. It's dark, it's gritty. It's all right. It's the Turtles are comedy characters as such in this film to a point, but it is a pretty gritty film.
It's pretty dark. That rooftop finale, it's pretty intense, man.
It
is.
Well, still, I mean, I know that they're ninjas and that, but a 6 foot turtle walking around in a trench coat and a hat isn't disguise for me.
I know that they actually brought that into the movie, though. They just put a trench coat and a hat on him.
Yeah. So never mind those massive green feet or green hands, 33 fingers on each hand. Nah. Be fine. Don't put gloves or shoes on, mate. Be fine.
Remember when I don't think we said, like, when Casey Jones is chasing Raph and he does a roly-poly over the bonnet of that car and he's like, what the hell was that? And the taxi driver's like, looked like a giant turtle in an overcoat.
Yeah. Reminds me of that film, is it Relic or something? Mimic. Mr. Funny Shoes.
Oh, God, yeah.
That giant insect that, when it folded up like a man in a trench coat.
That's right. Wasn't it a cockroach?
Yeah.
The stunt performers, all 4 stunt performers of each turtle appear as a speaking role in the film somewhere. Michelangelo is the pizza, the guy that's like 321 and 8. Like, yeah. The taxi driver, I think, is Raph. I don't know. Leo must pop up somewhere, and Donnie. But yeah, they're all in it somewhere in a little speaking role.
Cool.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. So meanwhile, Danny is tracked down by Casey after learning that Splinter was to be killed, and they rush to free him. Casey has a fight with Shredder's right-hand man, who's called Tatsu. I think we mentioned that last time, and defeats him.
Lower your eyes to an enemy.
Yeah, he just likes beating up teenagers, this dude.
Yeah, he's a cunt.
You know, It's like, yeah, I am a ninjutsu master, but at the same time, I just like beating up kids.
Yep.
So they convince the juveniles who were following the Foot to go home. They get Splinter and they leave the warehouse to follow the remaining Foot clan members to help the Turtles, only to find the noise and the fighters attracting a large crowd. And the Turtles easily defeat the Foot members and fight their way to the rooftops.
Mm.
This is the finale now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We're coming to it. So, meanwhile, they then have their first encounter with the Shredder. Gaz, why is he called the Shredder?
It must be something to do with the original Daredevil thing, I think. Maybe. No, I guess it's just I just said a cat. I guess it's just
Yeah. Sorry.
no, I don't apologise. We like to hear cats. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just a piss take. It's a pretty cool name. It's funny.
Yeah.
What is he, a kitchen utensil?
Can I grate cheese on him?
Do you know, Ben, for £30, you can buy a beautiful cheese grater with Shredder's head as the handle on top. It's a gorgeous piece of merchandise. I wish I owned it.
Shut up and take my money.
Exactly.
Shut up, just take it.
I love grated cheese. I love Shredder.
Yeah, this is a win-win for me.
He's basically got, if you think about it, like Raphael's sai, apparently that's a weapon to defend against like knives, against swords. I don't know what you call it. You know, the way it's got one blade at the middle and then like a hilt.
Two
Is that what you call it?
The two prongs. You can snap a sword blade, can't you?
Yeah, like Shredder's got them on his hands. Like,
yes, he has, yeah.
Stuck to his hands. He's fucking ace.
You can throw in this extra things to make this a visual picture, Gaz. So they take turns fighting the Shredder and are defeated, but after one last round of attacks, the Turtles are defeated and forced to choose between sacrificing their weapons or saving Leonardo, who's on the ground under Shredder.
All four of you may have overpowered me.
They don't work as a team, do they?
Fools! But then Splinter appears.
He does. He reveals to him that he is the rat who attacked him so long ago.
And he takes off the mask. I will finish what I started with your ear!
Shredder charges Splinter, but Splinter throws him over the roof with Michelangelo's nunchucks.
Yeah, boy.
Shredder falls into the back of a garbage truck where Casey Jones flips the switch to crush him and presumably kill him in cold-blooded murder.
Yeah.
He kills him to death. In a kid's film, he fucking crushes him. You literally see his helmet get crushed.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking... It's like, yeah. Here's this guy we've been rooting for. He's like the Turtles' human mate. Oh, turns out he's a cold-blooded murderer.
And as he presses the kill button, he's like, oops. Good on you, Casey. To be fair, that guy was like a child abuser, a crime boss. You know, Shredder maybe did deserve to die, but it's pretty cold-blooded.
Gaz, there's a justice system for a reason. You can't just go around throwing...
They're vigilante justice, mate.
You can't just go around throwing people into the backs of garbage trucks and pressing the button.
You can if they lead crime waves on the city.
Can you, though?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the police might want to now have a chat with Casey and possibly investigate whether there's 4 giant turtles mentored by a large rat living in the sewers.
Well, opposite, the crime boss fell off the roof into the back of the garbage truck. Is it your garbage truck, Casey? No, it was just there.
I just leant on it and it started.
Exactly. I thought that button was gonna eject him.
See, I can't read.
That's why I wear a hockey mask and hit people. Well, he does just murder. I fucking love that fight though at the end, man. It's so fucking cool.
It is pretty sweet. It's very ninja. It is awesome.
I remember I used to stare at when I was a kid before I saw the movie. You know the bit where he's got Leonardo on the floor and he puts his like spiky thing to his throat and like Leo's face is like gritted teeth. Like,
Yeah.
I remember seeing that picture in the promo stuff. Like, how the fuck did it work? I didn't understand. Like, how have they got expressions?
You can certainly tell that this is Jim Henson's puppeteering, can't you?
Yeah.
The
It's done well,
costume.
though, isn't it? It's done
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Kills it in this film. It's fucking amazing.
Just as I haven't seen the latter ones. I know the Secret of the Ooze was the sequel to this, and they had the suits again.
Yeah.
But were the rest CGI'd?
No, well, part 2 is not a bad film, but this one was mega successful, but it was seen as being way too dark and gritty for a children's film. So
No
part
shit.
2 goes the opposite way. If you think about it, in part 2, in the opening scene, they're using like a string of sausages to fight the bad guy, and yo-yos, and it's all comedy sound effects, and it just goes a bit too far the other way. They're still in the suits, but they're cheaper versions, and fucking hell, you can tell.
Right.
And yeah, part 3, man, Turtles in Time. I saw that one at the cinema. I think I was the only one in there.
Oh, dear.
You were 30.
Personally, I love the movie. Of course I do. Casey's back. But yeah, to answer your question, the modern Michael Bay ones, yeah, it's pure CGI, and it's not as good.
He uses CGI too much.
I don't know how you would, like, I guess in modern times, they just would never do that. They just wouldn't go the practical effect route.
No, I think something's lost, I do.
And me.
Yeah, I do as well. I do. I think too much CGI looks bad.
Yeah, it does.
You might know all the way through this film that they are men in suits, obviously, but there's something about it that just like allows you to suspend your belief a little bit. Like, whereas with the CGI, I feel it's just like it's just we know this isn't real.
Yeah, it's like in The Walking Dead. It's like they CGI some stuff, especially some of the zombie kills and things like that, and you can just tell it looks CGI. You know what I mean? It just doesn't look right. Whereas, like, if you go back to the old Dawn of the Dead and stuff, yeah, it's a bit campy at times, but it looks more realistic, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I do. I think practical effects should always be the first port of call, if possible.
But now it's so cheap to do CGI now, they don't bother, do they?
No,
that's the problem. I mean, I'm going to say something controversial here, guys, but I think there's too much CGI in the new Transformers movies, Michael Bay again.
Well, again, though, I just don't know how they could do it otherwise with those types of films. When it's that level, though, the level of quality in the Transformers films, it doesn't... I think you just kind of... for me personally, you just kind of accept it because the whole film is that way. But, like, unlike the new Turtles films, like, I don't think they spent as much as they spent on Optimus Prime.
No.
It just doesn't... I mean, I don't get it wrong. I quite like the two new... I'd watch them. If you haven't seen them, go for it. They're not bad. There's worse films you could watch. If you like the Turtles, you'll enjoy the films, but it's not the same. It hasn't got the same charm. It just hasn't.
Yeah.
I love the way they look in this film. Each turtle's got a different shaped head and like slightly different mannerisms, and that's down to the stunt performers and the guys doing the facial expressions and everything. And they're fucking ace in this film.
Yeah, it was I enjoyed watching it. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it as much as I did, actually.
That's the thing, man. It's not even a guilty pleasure for me. I fucking love this film.
I probably saw this film in 1990 or not long after.
Because I've watched this many, many times. How did you feel, Mike? Because you haven't seen it since... You can't even remember seeing it the first time.
No, but I do think I went to the cinema to watch it.
Mm.
How did you feel?
What did you think?
I thought it was good, man. I thought it's a good story. Even though it's dark, you can still tell it's aimed at kids. Do you know what I mean? So it's a very basic story, but it's a good story. Like I say, I think the special effects were good. I thought it was a decent film. I think it's a 7 out of 10.
Way! That's made my day.
Yeah, I would agree. I'd go for a 7. Good solid 7.
Yeah. Solid 7, man.
I still think I prefer the cartoon, though. I don't know if that's sacrilege.
What is?
Liking the cartoon better?
Nah, it's not sacrilege, man. We grew up with it, man.
Yeah.
We grew up with it. And, But I've got to be honest. One of my guilty pleasures is that horrible rap song that plays at the end.
I quite like that as well.
Do
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Power.
RTLE power, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle power. And he just basically tells the story of the film in a rap.
Yeah, I quite like it.
It's amazing.
Sorry, I can't be doing with 1990s rap music. You know, it was like when Rocky V came out and they replaced all the kick-ass soundtracks with rap songs. It was like, oh, this sucks. Early 90s rap was not good.
I quite like it, actually. The only rap I like is in that era, like Tupac and that.
Yeah, well, we're not talking Tupac. We're talking cheesy 90s rap.
We're talking TURTLE power.
Yeah, exactly.
But I like the dance music at that time, and they used to always have a rapper in it, didn't they? All these dance tracks.
No.
Oh, I don't know. I was listening to YouTube. I was on YouTube Music on the app, and it threw in, for some reason, Hadaway, What Is Love. I was like, fuck, this is awesome.
That's a banger. What
It's
is
a
it?
banger.
What is love? Oh my God, I'm going to listen to that now.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I kept it on the list.
Fuck yeah, that's a tune.
I like a lot of songs from back then, like Snap, Rhythm as a Dancer.
Oh fuck, I used to have that.
Yeah.
Rhythm is a dancer.
Entrance.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Oh my God, what a time to be alive.
The cheesy 90s dance explosion, it was a thing of beauty.
Do you remember around that time as well, there was like a boom in like reggae pop?
Yes.
Like Shakademus and Pliers. And, like,
Pato Banton.
Pato Banton. Bye. I was a clown to be messing around, but that doesn't mean that you have to leave town. Come back.
Doesn't Shaggy fall into that category?
Yeah.
Of course he does. He was the industry leader.
Yeah.
Industry leader of shit reggae pop.
Yeah. Former Marine. He's just an all-round
He what?
bad. He's not Shaggy.
I mean, I wouldn't tell him his music shit, but
No.
you know.
Because his music's not shit, Ben. What are you on about?
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
All kind of like that.
He's the 90s Bob Marley.
I wouldn't go out. All right, if you want to go that far, you can go that far. I am not qualified to talk about reggae.
Oh, like the ghost of Bob Marley.
Is there a possibility that Shaggy is actually the reincarnation of Bob Marley?
He's Bob Marley's toe come back to life. Oh man.
So just to finish off the end of this movie, they all cheer on the rooftops. April and Casey kiss, and the turtles cheer Cowabunga, and Splinter has a laugh because his mortal enemy's dead.
But he says, because they're going through different phrases that they use, aren't they? And they're trying to find a good one. And Splinter's like, I have always liked Cowabunga. Give it the big one, Cowabunga. And there we go. Everyone's a winner. We're happy. Shredder's dead.
Yeah.
April's got a job back. She's banging Casey. The turtles all think that's fun because remember he kisses her and they're all looking down like pervs, like woo. Yeah, fucking ass ending. Yeah. And of course, have you seen part 2?
Oh God, not since it was released, probably.
You know, Shredder comes. Super Shredder comes.
I was wondering who the villain was for number 2.
Yeah.
He pumps himself up with mutagen and becomes Super Shredder.
Doesn't
just
he get
after
beat up and Rocksteady in that movie?
Just after they fight Super Shredder, just after they have a dance sequence with Vanilla Ice.
Oh, fuck.
Go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go!
I remember that. I can remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Price did the soundtrack.
Yeah, he did.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry. Rob Van Winkle did the soundtrack, as I believe he prefers to go by now.
Van Winkle, property expert.
And motocross champion.
Yeah, what a guy.
I watched the thing was he tried to get back into new metal.
Oh, God.
You know when new metal was big? Well, Vanilla
Yeah.
Ice decided he was going to do it, so Rob decided he was going to do it. But the only song I ever heard was a new metal reimagining of Ice Ice Baby.
Oh, God, no.
I'll see if I can find it. I'll send it you over.
Dun, 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 dun. Ice, ice.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Ice, ice, baby. Dun, dun. Actually, that sounds pretty badass. I'm going to look up for that.
I'll see if I can find it. I'll send it you later on.
Yeah, I'd love that.
That and Hadaway.
Yes, please.
Okay, then, let's end the show on some weird news.
Let's get the boys' views on this week's weird news.
Oh, great. Scientists wire locust ear to a robot, creating breakthrough part AI, part animal machine.
Wow.
The robot was able to hear simple commands from the scientist and respond to them, pointing the way to more ambitious fusions between cybernetic and biological systems. So there's a cyborg locust rocking around somewhere in Israel.
I don't want more ambitious fusions. Like, that fusion's ambitious enough.
Exactly.
Fucking hell. They're determined to bring about Skynet, are they not?
They are. They seem to be the fucking what they want to do.
They're absolutely hell-bent on bringing about our enslavement by our fucking AI overlords.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this.
Who's in control? The AI or the animal?
Oh, God.
Well, at the minute, it's the scientists.
Okay.
Until then, it's not. Until I watched the Terminator Dark Fate the other night.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it?
Good movie, yeah, really good. Better than the previous three that have come before. But yeah. I don't want to go down this route. So,
It's a bit too girl power for me, though.
Oh,
I get it, Hollywood. I get it. Fucking hell.
You're just not woke enough, Gaz.
Nah, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
So a huge step in bridging the gap between robots and living creatures has been taken by scientists at Tel Aviv University. The researchers connected an ear taken from a dead locust to a robot and successfully used sound to control the new bionic system. Why a locust?
I don't know. I guess it's because it's quite simple compared to other things, maybe.
Dr. Ben M. Moaz explained that evolution is more economical than technology. It should be understood that biological systems expend negligible energy compared to electronic systems. They are negligent and therefore extremely economic and efficient.
Oh, yeah. Nothing is more efficient than nature.
You know, the human brain consumes 20 watts per day of electricity.
Is that all?
Yeah.
I bet. I know some people, Ben, I'm willing to fucking bet only consume about 0.5 watts.
Well, to be fair, I'm going to go up the high street in a bit. It's market day, so I'll let you know. I'm guaranteed there'll be some fucking examples up there.
Careful, wasn't there like a knife robber in Dorley High Street the other day?
There's been a couple recently, actually.
Telford's going to shit, mate. We had that girl who, and this is a bit weird, I won't say her name, but the girl who got murdered, like, her brother did my big tattoo I've got on my arm.
Oh, fuck.
Really, I didn't know her, but I know her brother. It's like, and anyway, and then I saw a 14-year-old kid got stabbed in the back in Ironbridge.
Yeah.
It's just fucking, I don't know whether I've paid more attention to the news or the tax are going up, but I don't know. Fucking hell. It doesn't seem good.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
but then again, the society is crumbling before our eyes and we're heading into environmental destruction, so things aren't going to be good. They're just going to get worse and worse, I'm afraid, mate. Brace yourself.
Oh, there's something to look forward to. So he said that many animals have superpowers that technology can't duplicate. Some animals have amazing abilities to detect explosive or drugs. The creation of a robot with a biological nose could help us preserve human life and identify criminals in a way that is not possible today.
Wow.
Sniffer robots.
I don't like it, man. I don't want a cyborg dog sniffing my pockets at the airport.
I wouldn't mind a cyborg dog as a mate.
Yeah.
No, a sidekick, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, but you don't want one fucking pinning you down in an airport and growling at you through an electronic growl voice box.
No, with a pneumatic jaw so he can bite down harder than it already could.
God.
Onto your bollocks.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I mean, have like, instead of saliva and slobber, it'll have like oil dripping from its fucking metal teeth.
Oh, man.
Scary, isn't it?
Acid. Battery acid burns your crotch. Oh.
You won't be smuggling them drugs again, will you, boyo? Oh, never. I'm going straight from now on. Oh, man. What a terrible, dark future this is going to be.
Yeah. It's like Ravage from the Transformers.
Yeah, but he was scary as fuck.
Well, I know he wasn't a dog, he was a cat, but still. Ravage, eject. Yeah, he was like a panther.
I always assumed he was a dog. Wow.
No, man, look at him, he's like a panther type thing.
Oh, well. That's again, just destroying my child.
I just want to do the Soundwave voice. I just like doing it. Eject. Rumble. Eject.
You remember when the internet came out and everyone was filled with hope?
One of you, please, has to pick the 1986 Transformers movie as a movie pick.
Oh, mate, of course.
I would like to talk about that.
Although only the first half of that episode would be us like traumatized by the death of Optimus.
It'll be like a what do you call it? Like a group, anonymous, you know, a support group.
Yeah. They killed off all my favourite characters in one fucking fell swoop with very little.
It's so 80s when you look at it, because they were like, right, we've got all these new toys we need to sell. So like, we're going to make this movie and make them think it's about these old toys that they love, but we're going to kill them all so we can sell the new toys. Yeah.
I mean, Ironhide literally gets executed by Megatron.
Such heroic nonsense.
I mean, literally just executes him and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Wheeljack, Ratchet, they just get shot. Nothing said about it.
All to an awesome metal soundtrack.
Yeah.
Fortune, revelate the sky. I know all your favourites are just dying. The 80s.
Oh well. Next article.
Yeah, man. Oh, I need some charge. Is it me or is it me?
It's me. You ready? You sorted?
Yeah.
Okay. Eagle-eyed Google Maps user spots man appearing to do a poo in a field.
Oh, you can't even have a shit now.
Fucking eagle-eyed arseholes. What? Leave him alone.
Yeah. I mean, clearly the guy's been caught short, unless he's just some delinquent who likes shitting in fields.
What's it say, mate?
A Google Maps user uploaded the odd scene from Roosendaal in the Netherlands to Reddit. One person joked, "If this isn't something to be proud of, I don't know what is."
Wow.
It's in Holland. Well, those crazy, sexy Dutch, they're up for anything.
In the image, someone appears to have pulled down their trousers as they prepare to do their business on a grassy area. The original uploader added the simple caption, "I found someone pooping in the grass."
Wow.
It's literally a picture of a guy, trousers around his ankles, squatting next to a gate in a field.
You see, you should use that fence post for leverage.
He should.
He needs to lean back against that fence post to get a better squat.
Yeah.
Not that I shit in many fields, just saying.
I was going to say, you sounded very, very knowledgeable there, Ben.
Yeah, well, you know, every bit of knowledge is worth having. If you get caught short, you need to know how to shit effectively outside. Yeah. So someone's like, when they do these Google map things, yeah, isn't it literally someone driving around in a car filming stuff?
Yeah.
So this guy's like, oh man, I really need shit. I'm in the field. I'm just going to go in this fucking field. No one ever comes past here. I'll be fine. And then of all the cars to come round, it's the fucking Google Maps car. You for posterity.
Of all the cars in all the fields, you had to drive past mine.
Exactly. And you're like, oh great. So now everyone knows. So oh yeah, take a left at the shitting man.
He's not going to still be there, is he?
Monument.
Maybe there is a monument to him now. Maybe they've killed him, preserved his body, and left him in that pose.
Maybe it was a prank, and he saw the van, and he thought, right, I'm going to pretend to have a shit.
Well, I hope so. They just didn't really embarrass him.
Because there are stories of a lot of dodgy things being seen on Google Maps. And I think some of it is pranking, like a guy in a full lion costume in the Ukrainian city of Lviv.
Well, these Ukrainians are pretty nuts too.
Well, yeah.
Well, whatever floats your boat. I mean, do they announce when the car's coming around, or?
I don't know.
Nah, no, mate. It does say like Google Maps on it or something, though. I'm sure I've seen something about that where they have to label it.
Well, I think we've extracted all we can from this story.
Like that bloke extracting all the stuff from his arm.
Nice choice of words, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I've just clicked on the one you've sent me. I keep massive leeches as pets and let them suck on my blood.
Well, obviously you're some kind of weirdo.
I've got some friends like this. An anonymous leech keeper. Who the fucking hell? What a sentence. He bought his 4 buffalo leeches. I don't want to see a buffalo leech. They were $300, which is £217 each, and he feeds them by putting them on his arm and letting them go to town, feeding on his blood.
Great.
Fuck's sake, this guy, I want to shoot this guy in the head, the attention-seeking prick. There's a picture of like a fucking slug on his foot, and it says, the leech owner claims each one has their own unique personality.
No, they don't.
Fuck's sake. Fucking hell. He's got 4 of them. He feeds them with his own blood. He wanted to keep his identity a secret to avoid harassment for the revelations. He told the publication that the animals make great pets, even going as far as to say they have their own personalities. He said, or they said, they're amazing, curious creatures that grow like crazy and make wonderful pets.
I beg to differ.
Some like to try and sneak a feed more than others, but once they're full, they're content to sit and rest for a bit out of the water if handled gently.
What do you do with these leeches? You know, with a dog and a cat, you can play fetch and
Exactly.
just sucks on your blood and then just sits there doing nothing.
I'll guarantee you he's put one on his dick.
Yeah. He says, listen, once they get feeding, you don't even feel it, even with the large buffalo leeches, although the initial bite can hurt a bit.
Fuck. Idiot.
Oh, it's not too bad. They go up to a year between feeds. So they just swim around in water, and once a year you get them out, put them on your foot, and they eat you.
Yeah, they suck your butt blood.
This is a shit pet by anybody's metric. I don't give a fuck. This is a shit pet.
Says it can take a few days for the bleeding to stop.
Oh, God.
Nah,
This
I'm
guy's
good.
fucking lunatic.
I'm good. I don't need a pet leech. But then again, I don't get people that keep spiders and that either. I just think, well, what's the fucking point of that?
Yeah.
It's one of them things, isn't it, where you could say, like, if you met some metalhead in a pub and he's like, oh, yeah, I got pet leeches. And you're like, oh, yeah, I suppose that makes sense, yeah. But, like, it's just shit. It's shit. It's like, what do they... You're doing it for status and to make a point. Like, they're shit. They don't do anything.
Yeah. I don't believe in any cage. Yeah. I don't believe in any cage animals. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, just leave them in a fucking swamp and I've done with it.
Yeah.
You know, get them out for medical uses now and again. I don't know. They still do that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think.
So I will guarantee you this guy stuck one on his dick. I fucking guarantee it.
Mm.
That's a dive into the world of weird then.
Yep.
So that's the end of the show for this week. So thank you very much for listening. I've been Ben. Don't join the Play Raid. Don't join a cult unless it's ours.
I have been Gaz. Thank you very, very much for listening. And free Biff Tannen.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.